thank you for watching Jake tonight. I am, me, and this is the after party, so I'll be here the rest of the night for you guys. All right, so that was so I did a show. I did it yesterday for people who couldn't make it tonight, who usually make it on Wednesday, but because it got moved to tonight, I'm back again tonight as well. All right. While people come in, I'm going to fill my water up because I need to. There we go. I think that's good enough. All right. Let's see here. I think I'm going to try to attempt part of Jake's impression. He was talking about maybe someone attempting. Well, I'm going to attempt just part of it. We're going to see how good I can do. Okay? Oh my god! I'm floating in space! This is unbelievable! Oh my god, now I'm sideways! It's Ass Mongold floating in space. Oh my god. Oh boy. Oh boy, I'll be right back. I'll move over here. All right. So, all right. There we go. So that impression. Well, welcome to tonight. This is the after party. I will be taking care of you guys the rest of tonight. I'll be getting my drink. I'll be right back. Ah, while I do that, we're gonna go over a good thing. I saved my Starbucks on purpose for tonight. And I'm glad I did. Saved my Starbucks from yesterday on purpose for tonight. So, yeah, since people are complaining on the other side of the house, I'm going to move to the other side of the house so that no one can hear. All right. All right. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. I'm going to get that arrest video loaded up. Mop Trans. That's my nickname for it, is Mop Trans. And we're going to see. I've noticed some kind of fake things.
Wait, guys, I'm really nervous.
Where's the Mop Trans? Yeah, this freak. Here we go.
A college student is nearly pepper sprayed during a chaotic. The arrest is.
I wanted to fast forward the bullshit. So I think it's all scripted, just like all the other fake shit. We got what I call mop trans. And you're about to see why I call this person a mop trans. It's a trans that's a he, and the face looks like a mop. Not joking. The face looks like a mop. You're about to watch. And we're all going to find out together how fake and phony this is. So I noticed a couple things. I want everyone to look with me, though, just in case I miss something. Because, sometimes I miss stuff. Perfectly normal.
What's the problem?
Why do you let those kids get away with this? They are not supposed to be here!
If you don't lower your voice, I am going to put handcuffs on you and I'm going to take you to a Baker Act facility. You lower your voice.
Try it.
Okay, right away. I noticed the neck is way too smooth. Even if it's a fatter neck, it's way too smooth. I'm going to zoom in this way. Look how smooth this is. So right off the bat, and by the way, that face is why I call it mop trans. It looks like a mop. This is way too smooth of a neck. Something tells me there's something fishy going on here. I have no idea. But that neck is real smooth. Keep an eye on that.
Are you threatening me?
You're threatening me.
Are you threatening me?
I'm not just...
Because I'm here right now to deal with a stolen vehicle. I ain't got time to hear you screaming and yelling.
I don't have time to constantly be abused.
We'll get OPD down here then, because I gotta work this stolen vehicle.
What do you mean, OPD?
Now, before we go any further,
We don't
we're
need
not
to
yelling
listen
at
to this.
Daniel pronouns him is the pronouns she, her. And when she identifies the student as Jurek Vic with the pronouns he, pronouns
Okay, yeah, actually, this is why it's mop trans. So it looks like a mop. This is the trans part.
before officers arrived on scene. While the report identifies the student as Jurek Vic with the pronouns he, him, from what we know in the body cam video, Jared actually prefers going by Jay Lee and uses the pronouns she, her. And when she was misgendered, well, everything escalated from there.
Can we get another unit to deal with Jay Lee here? He is having a breakdown.
Say! Just say the right pronoun!
What'd you say?
Yeah, no, this is funny. Even if it's fake, this is funny. But I already questioned the neck. I think there's something maybe CGI about it. I don't know. And that's for you guys to figure out. That's for you guys to help me out with. That's why this is a group thing, not just a me thing.
7351.
Get down on the ground right now.
No!
You're about to get sprayed.
No!
Get down on the ground right now.
Leave me alone!
I can come in there.
Oh, and by the way, this is all over mainstream news as well. Another hint that this may all be staged.
Leave me alone, please!
Okay, are you gonna calm down?
I'm getting my phone out. I have to
Okay,
film
I'm
this.
telling you. Are you gonna calm down?
I will
charge of
calm down. I will calm.
You know what this is?
I
This
will
is
calm
OC
down
spray.
when you get the pepper spray out of my face.
Alpha 17.
Leave me alone.
Okay, so this is what I'm referring to, just so people who just came in. This neck looks way too smooth. There's no lines, there's no natural, and even around the mouth, it's completely smooth. Way too smooth, if you ask me. What do y'all think? Oh, wait a sec. I want to see what people say. I think this neck's too smooth. It could be. It definitely could be. And it's all over lamestream news. So that's another. And gets millions of views. I think this video alone has like over 1 million views. Yeah, and this is why we all look at it together. Way too smooth. Way too smooth. I'll pull it up. Yeah. Maybe it's Tony Romo. Uncle Ramus, you're funny, dude. I enjoy having you here. I enjoy having all of you here. So let's get back to Mop Trans.
I have
Just please!
pepper spray
Please!
every single
Just
individual right
stop
now.
pointing the pepper spray at me! I will calm down if you do that!
Lower
Stop
your voice.
threatening me!
Yeah, lower your voice.
Acting like a toddler. Look at this.
Yeah, lower your voice.
Look at this. Pouting like a toddler. This is your ultra woke. Exactly. I don't see anything. It's just all smooth with no pores or anything. That's what I'm. Yeah.
Leave me alone! Leave me alone!
Do you want to get tased?
I want you to leave me alone!
Judge.
You have been particularly abusing me!
If you come,
You did it!
if you come towards me one more time,
Follow me!
you are gonna.
And send abuse administrators!
I gotta deal
Don't
with
you
this. I
remember?
gotta deal with this.
Don't you remember?
Jalen, don't.
He's
Don't
a-
focus on me, okay?
Execution 97.
Stop,
13.
okay?
Get away!
You don't tell me where to go.
Can you stop?
Oh my god.
Cop!
Alpha 73 University.
Jalen,
I want to be away
No,
from
no,
him.
it's too late now. It's too late now. He's gonna be taken away.
Shay!
Jalen, you need to stop. Stop.
He's gonna be taken away.
Shay!
Oh my god.
Jalen, you need to stop.
Let's see if we see any hand
It's taken.
signals.
I just want to get away from him.
I understand that.
He needs.
Shay!
He.
Shay! 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 Stop! Miss! Tickling me!
Oh my god. That's woke for you. There's a good example of woke. One more time.
Taken.
I just want to get away from him.
I understand that.
He needs.
Shay!
He.
Shay! Shay! Shay!
Pouting like a toddler. Pouting like a toddler.
Stop! Miss! Tickling me!
I am so happy I'm never, ever, ever gonna be a homo or trans or any of that shit. I will never do it. And this is why. Although this is fake and AI generated, but still. And of course there are good people that are, trans and homo. But there's these goofballs too. Yeah, they do, and that's what I'm saying. Oh my god. I know. Oh, I call it Mop Trans. Mop Trans is the name for it. I know. I know, right? It is weird. Again, so people who just came can
Just
see.
say shit!
Neck is way too smooth, and I've showed it a couple other times. There's no pores, there's no facial details, none of it. Which leads me to believe this is some type of computerized video. AI some sort, maybe. Yeah, I think it is staged. That's what I'm saying. And look how smooth that neck is. I don't even know if these are real people. I don't even know if that's a real person. I don't think I saw an answer from you earlier, RY. Do you want to Do you want to guess an answer on this one? RY before I continue? Yeah, I'm not sure. This may be AI.
Alpha 73.
Oh, look, they're putting the gloves on because they don't even want to touch that dirty. Listen, if this were real, I wouldn't want to touch this without cleanly gloves. This person looks disgusting, greasy hair.
Gosh, can you please just tell them to use the right pronouns? Please. You know it's causing me a lot of distress.
The campus officers plan to take Jaylee into custody, but Jaylee doesn't go willingly.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you very nicely. Put your stuff down, turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Delta 70 to Riley and Rivera.
Not
Put
going
your-
to be arrested.
Put your stuff down,
Rivera.
No,
put your hands behind your back.
no.
Okay, so
Dispatcher trying to get on
I'm only gonna ask you one more time. You can record all you want, but it's a very
Okay, and I will say this too. Yeah, who knows? I will say this, if this is real, I think the police are being way too patient with this person. If it were me, I've already would have had this person in handcuffs already. So I think they're being more, if this is real, I think they're being more than generous. But of course, I think this whole thing's staged. I'd want 10 pairs of gloves and probably me too. Probably me too. I know they are. Yeah, I think it probably is AI. If this were real though, I would agree with official Northern Champ. I would want that stuff too. Antibacterial liquid and 10 pairs of gloves. I would agree.
beyond that point. We
You're
already tried.
stressing me out.
It looks greasy. It looks disgusting.
Doesn't matter.
I'm just asking you to
Yeah,
please stop stressing.
we already tried to help you. So
No, you didn't.
yes.
You came in with hostile intent.
Oh,
Record all you.
hey, buddy, where's the devil hand sign? Where is it? Please tell me. I'll show it.
Dispatcher trying to get on
I'm only gonna ask you one more time. You can record all you want, but it's already beyond that point. Time.
Did I miss it?
You can record all you want, but it's already beyond that point. We already tried.
You're stressing me out.
It doesn't matter.
I'm just asking you to
Yeah,
please stop
we-
stressing.
we- It doesn't matter.
I'm just asking you to
Yeah.
please stop.
We already tried to help you. So
No, you didn't.
yes.
You came in with hostile intent.
Put your hands.
I want to make sure. Okay, further. Okay.
More time. You can. I'm gonna ask you very nicely. Put your stuff down. Turn around. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you very nicely. Put your stuff down. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back.
Delta 70 to Riley and Rivera.
Not going to
your-
be arrested.
Put your stuff down.
Is that? I mean, yeah, red shoes mean pedo.
Rivera.
No,
Put your hands behind your back.
no.
Okay, so
Dispatcher trying to get on
I'm gonna ask you one more time. You can record all you want, but it's already beyond that point. You can record all you want, but it's already beyond that point. We already tried.
You're stressing me out.
It doesn't matter.
I'm just asking you to
Yeah,
please stop stressing.
we already.
I mean, that was pretty close, but
I'd help you. So
No, you didn't.
maybe they'll show it again.
yes.
You came in with hostile intent.
Put your hands.
Leave me alone.
Get on the ground right now.
Don't.
Get on the
hurt
ground.
me.
Get on the ground right now.
Okay, now you can see a much bigger picture of the neck. So I'll zoom in one more time. I know I keep doing it. Very, very smooth. Very smooth. And it's all blurry too. And I have it on 1080p, which is the highest it can go. I don't know. I think to me that looks too smooth. I know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is fake. Yeah. And it's 1080p, which is, I mean, what's this 1080p enhanced bitrate? What does this do? Oh, of course it's premium. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think this is fake. Yeah, it's too smooth. It's too blurry for 1080p.
Don't hurt me.
Get down on the ground right now.
Build apps that's
Wait a minute. Let me get this ad out of here.
Scale. Meet base 44.
I'll have Rose look too. Hi. What the hell's going on here? There we go. There's Rose's comment. So Rose, I'll have Rose do a triple check as well. This to me, it's on 1080p, which is as high as the quality will go. This to me looks fake. It's way too smooth. It's way too smooth. It's way too blurry for 1080p. Yeah, I think this is probably fake. But I wanted to see what your opinion was of this, Rose. So this is mop trans. And this is the trans that looks like a mop. Yeah, I agree. I do think this whole thing's fake. And it's on all the lame stream. And this is another part coming up in a sec where I think it's fake too. Where I questioned it when I first saw it. Of course, now I see even more stuff, but when I first saw it...
Get him around. Get him down. Get down. Get down. Get him down.
Go. No.
Come on, stop.
Please. Josh. Josh. Please, this is all a big misunderstanding.
I'm gonna spray him.
No, please don't say him. Her.
Okay, her. I'm gonna.
Okay, and so this is okay, and I want to play this part real quick one more because Rose didn't see it. This is what a woke person. This is how a woke person acts.
Stressing me out.
It doesn't matter.
This is how a woke person behaves.
Hands behind your back.
What is happening?
Now.
This is how a woke person behaves.
For
And
him.
then we're gonna go back. but I wanted to show Rose how this is how a woke person behaves.
I understand that.
He needs.
Say! 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 Stop! Miss! Tickling me!
That's woke for you. Oh my god, I'm glad I'm not that. Oh god. It's all fake, but still, if there's probably are people that actually act like that, unfortunately.
Thank you.
Put your hand behind your back.
No.
Yes. I don't want to spray you.
On three, reference
One.
Give me your hand.
one resisting at you.
Can I? Is there any way I can?
No, give me your hand. Give
Please.
me your hand.
I just,
Sorry,
please.
Tom.
I can calm down if you just give me some space.
See what's gonna happen?
Emergency door for 988 reference
That hurts.
I just need
Put your hand behind your back.
I just
Your
need
hand
space.
Okay, so this is also the part where I questioned it initially. Yeah, I think they're doing this on purpose just to cause more hatred and division so that people don't figure out what we know. And Jack P. Nimble's here too. How are you, buddy? JP Crucino in the house. It could be that as well. Okay, this is the other part where I question it. You would think the taser would do something, but no. Watch this, it doesn't.
Put your hand
I
behind your
need
back.
space.
Give me your hand.
I just need
Give me
space,
your
please.
hand.
Put your hand.
Jalen, give me your hand.
Okay, I'm gonna tase you. If you don't cooperate. Taser.
Jalen, give me. Jalen, it's gonna hurt, man. Just give me your hand. He's not gonna tase you. You give me your hand.
Are you gonna arrest me?
Give
No.
me your hand.
Yes, we need
Yes.
your hand.
I don't arrest.
Give me your hand.
Gonna get it again this time.
First,
Give me your
I'll
hand.
show it.
Give me your hand.
Here.
Leave me alone.
Give me your hand.
Alone.
With his legs.
Okay, where's the? They do show it somewhere. They show a clip of them tasing, and it does nothing.
Alone.
Here.
I got his leg.
Is there another video of this? I want to show the tasing part. I want to show the tasing part. Where's the other video of this? Because they actually do show the person being tased.
You're watching Tactical Body Cam.
Get him down.
I want to see if I can see it.
Put your hand behind your back.
Hand.
Are you gonna arrest me?
No.
Here we go.
Yes.
Here's where it shows.
We need your hand.
I don't arrest me. No.
That really does nothing. Really? Come on. Oh,
We
God.
need your hand.
I don't arrest me. No.
Let's go. Give me your hand.
Gonna get it again.
Yep. Thank you for telling us, buddy. Okay, I am going to bring my stuff in the house real quick. I will be right back, and then we're going to continue this bull crap. It should only take a couple minutes. I'll talk while I do it. I won't be that long at all. The whole thing's crazy, though. All right. All right. I have to get the rest of my stuff. It shouldn't take long. Okay, I'll be right back. And then we're going to finish this up. While I do plug this in, I'll talk for a sec. I think we're going to look something else up after this as well. We'll have to see what's going on here. I'll tell you about that when I come in. All right, I'll be right back. I'm back for good. Oh. I'm back. That's the good news. All right. Sorry about that. I had to bring my stuff in the house. Didn't even take time. Did not even take time to use the restroom, although I don't really need to. So, let's continue. All right. After I find my drink. Oh, it's over there. God. Woo! I was running like crazy to get this stuff in too. I wanted to take the least amount of time I could. And good news, I did take the least amount of time I could. All right. I'm going to read some of the comments before we continue, actually. I want to see how everyone's doing. I just saw True Metal Jake came in. And, of course, I want to see how his day is. Yeah, but I think that's if you sign the 1040. Yeah, I agree with RY. I believe RY. Thank you very much, LaFleur. I'm very happy. I know you understand, sometimes I have to do a couple things, so thank you for your understanding. Thank you for everyone's understanding, though, too. Yeah, but Canada's different. Yes. Yes, I will. After this, actually, before I do my next thing, I'll do that. And the next thing is going to be, I'm going to try to see if there's any event happening here. I was doing the after party with you guys just fine, right? As I was walking in to bring my laptop in, I thought I could smell something. Came back out. Yeah, there's smoke. So I don't know if it's someone did something or they're scripting something or what. So I guess I'll find that out. All of a sudden now. Oh boy. Ha, good one. Good job. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's right. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's Oregon. Maybe it's Oregon. All right, and I believe you, buddy. All right, let's continue this nonsense. This is Mop Trans.
Give me your hand. Give me your hand.
Leave me alone!
Give me your hand.
Alone!
Look at this.
Give me your hand.
I'm asleep!
I got his legs. I got his legs.
Give me your hand. Give me your hand. Let go. Let go your wrist. Relax him, okay? There you go. And we got charges.
All right. What battery?
That battery only.
I never attacking me! What was I supposed to do?
Okay.
Comply!
Now you're under arrest for battery on a wheel.
Watch your head.
Roll over. Now get up.
Josh, please!
This may be the ugliest person, this mop trans, that I've ever seen in my life. No joke.
Stun. Sit down. We're gonna have the fire department take a look at you.
Josh, this is a big misunderstanding.
Let's just take it to the car.
Put him in my patrol car.
Okay.
What?
Come on.
You're gonna be all right.
Come on.
Come on.
I mean, I came in.
All right, I think that's it.
So.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
So one more time for people who just came in, I'll show you two things. First of all, I'll get a better zoomed in part of it.
Get down on the ground.
This is in 1080p, and as you can see, there's hardly any necklines. It's the smoothest face you could possibly get ever. I think this is fake. So, for people who just came in, I know this is a repeat for some of you already, for most of you, but for the people who just came in, I wanted to show this. And I'll show this crap part one more time for people who just came in. This is what extreme woke people act like.
You need to
Stop! Max! Tickling me!
Oh my God, this freak. This is the ugliest man I've ever seen in my life. No kidding. That too, but this looks like a mop. The face looks like a mop. That's why I call it mop trans. He is the Northern champ. He beat me in chess 4 times in a row. Yep. You two, I can see you two are having fun. That's probably what it is. Yeah, I'm gonna be surprised, buddy. All of a sudden, I just sensed it suddenly. Who knows? Maybe they turned up the fans. Oh boy. That's probably what it is. So now what I'm going to do, just to make sure there's no planned event here, because that was very sudden. A little too sudden, in my opinion. Oh, look at that. It looks like there may be. How long ago did this one start? This one may be the it right here. This one, it looks like this one just started. Okay, so this one looks like. Oh, okay. Maybe this isn't it then. Okay, so I would have smelt that one by now. So that one's not it. That one's not it. This is why. It could be the Canada thing. But I'm checking. What the hell's this one? Maybe this one's it. Oh, wow, this one's bad too. Who knows? And they have a few up north too, and there's one in Lake Tahoe. It could be the Canada one. I was just curious because it was just sudden. Oh, that's really nice, buddy. I hope you have a fun time tonight. Oh. Who's that, Rose? Who's the bluest hair in Texas? Who's the bluest hair in Texas, Rose? Yeah, I'm not surprised by that at all. That doesn't shock me. Yeah, of course, because metal does do that. So yes, Uncle Remus is correct. We had a lot of fires during 2020 as well. So people who thought just the pandemic was bad enough, they had a ton of smoke in the Roseville area. It was so bad. For like most of August, it was bad. Okay. Trying to see what else is going on tonight. Yeah. I don't blame you for that. I got something else to show you here. I'm going to get my phone real quick. If I have it. I hope I do. Shit. Let me find my damn phone. Oh boy, did I forget that out back? I better not have. Oh boy, I may have left it out back. I may have forgot my phone. Shit. How the absolute fuck does that happen? Oh boy. I think I did forget it. Oh, shit. Okay, I'm going to play a video of Jake while I go find my phone. Obviously, I got to have that. I'm going to look one more place to make sure it doesn't... No, yeah, I left it. Shit. Yep, I left my phone.
UFC scripted fight breakdown and I don't believe for a second that the UFC is a legitimate fighting organization. So having said that, this breakdown is going to be a whole lot different than any other breakdown you may have seen. So Conor McGregor starts the fight by going for this missed head kick, which completely whiffs, and in this instant, you can see his knee slightly bent right here on his right leg. This is the moment that fight fans are assuming that Conor McGregor injured himself. They think because he went for that head kick and because his knee slightly hyperextended, that must have been the moment where he injured his leg. But then he stands right back up and he inexplicably decides to go for a second head kick. And it misses even worse than the first one. So if he did injure himself with the first kick, why would he go for a second one? That makes no sense. So he falls down this time, I would argue on purpose, because he softly fell on his butt and he cushioned the fall with his wrists. So I would argue the second time he went down, he did so on purpose. And it looked really awkward. And so right here you can see Max Holloway. He's going to go for some ground and pound, but he completely whiffs, almost as if he's purposely trying not to hit Conor McGregor as hard as he can. Look at that. Completely whiffs on his first shot. So the second shot, he actually does make contact. So Conor McGregor does eat a small shot to his ear. That third shot completely whiffs by Holloway. Now, another shot to McGregor's ear right there, but I would argue there was no power on that shot. So the fight goes back to standing position, and this is where things get really awkward. McGregor goes for this crappy punch, whiffs, stumbles, and then Holloway hits him in the back of the neck here. While he's down, that's an illegal blow. You can see he goes, whoops, didn't mean to do that. But it didn't matter. The ref didn't even say anything about that illegal blow to the back of McGregor's head. So then, right here, Holloway hits McGregor one time in the side of the head. Actually makes some contact. And then he looks to the ref like, are you going to stop it? His legs hurt. I just punched him. Are you going to stop this or what, ref? It's like, dude, you should be trying to beat McGregor senseless right now. Why are you talking to the ref? Oh, it's because he's such a gentleman. He doesn't want to hurt poor McGregor because he can tell that McGregor hurt his leg. So he's pleading with the ref to stop the fight. because he's such a nice guy, such an honorable fighter that he doesn't want to hurt poor Conor. Oh, sure. So he's purposely going for this soft ground and pound where he purposely misses. Like that shot right there. Come on. He's purposely avoiding real ground and pound work right here. So McGregor's not even trying to throw any heel kicks from the ground right here. And Holloway's not trying to throw any real ground and pound shots from up top. So both guys are just going through the motions, waiting for this fight to get stopped. I think they both expected it to be stopped already. So now they're not quite sure what to do. So Holloway lets McGregor stand up here. And I guess McGregor isn't injured enough to not be able to stand up. So he's back on his feet. Holloway goes for a leg kick and misses, and this is where the awkward ending finally happens. McGregor reaches down. Oh, my knee! Ouch! Reaches down at his leg, and that's when the ref steps in and stops the fight. And the crowd goes wild. Wow. What an amazing, epic brawl, huh? Wow. I'm sure the people who paid for that really feel like they got their money's worth, huh? So a lot of people are claiming that Conor McGregor went into this fight with an injury. Well, I would argue that doesn't make sense. Because if you were already injured, why would you go for this head kick, which involves planting your right leg here and risking injury to your knee, if you already had some sort of pre-existing injury to either of your legs, anywhere on either of your legs, why would you open up by going for a head kick like that? I would argue that at the beginning of the fight, in the first few seconds, the chance of landing that is slim to none. So strategically, if you're going into the fight with a pre-existing injury, why would you expose yourself right out of the gate by going for a head kick? And then, if you injured yourself while going for a head kick, let's say there was no pre-existing injury, and that he just now injured himself by going for that head kick, then why in God's name would you go for a second one right away? That doesn't make any sense at all. Sorry, the second head kick and both miss badly. It's almost like the first one didn't quite look right, so then they reran the play again. I've seen this in pro wrestling where a move gets botched, so then they rerun the move again and hope that the crowd didn't notice the first botch. So the first head kick might have been planned for the staged injury to occur, and it didn't quite look right. So then they decided to do it again, I guess. Except this one looked even worse. And when he sat down and cushioned the landing softly on his butt and with his wrists right here, and them two looking at each other confused, it just looks bad. It just looks like a super phony scripted fight, in my opinion. And then the first shot that Holloway goes for, he just misses so badly. It's almost like he's telling him, bro, you're blowing it. You're screwing this up. So yeah, nothing about this fight looks like a legitimate fight to me. It is of my opinion that this is a totally staged, scripted fight. And the reason I think they scripted this quick ending is because Conor McGregor was a plus 230 underdog. You can see it right there, plus 230. So I think because Conor McGregor was at plus 230 odds, the majority of the money was coming in on McGregor. So it was an easy scripted decision by the books and the UFC to have Max Holloway win this fight. And of course, we have YouTube Dr. Brian Sutter, and he's going to give us his medical breakdown, his diagnosis of the injury within minutes of it happening. Yeah, this is the same doctor that told us about Aaron Rodgers' season-ending injury with the Jets 3 years ago. Within minutes of it happening, this guy just always has his shirt and tie and his camera all ready to go, and he sits and watches every sporting event just in case there's a major high-profile injury so that he of the injury happening. This guy has his professional diagnosis prepared within minutes of any injury happening. Anytime there's a high-profile athlete who goes down with a major injury that's going to require surgery, somehow this guy has a video up about it within minutes or hours. That's how you know that these events are scripted and these injuries are scripted, because they had the phony doctor talking about it within minutes of it happening. You guys. These videos, I'm Dr. Sutter, and right here, Conor McGregor is going for a head kick, and you can clearly see this is where his knee is hyperextending. I literally watch every sporting event known to man, and I wait for injuries to occur so that I can make this content for you. This is not just a hobby. This is my life's passion. I enjoy giving online diagnoses within minutes of sports injuries occurring. This is what I do, and nobody does it better than me. Dr. Brian Sutter, MD. So yeah, this phony doctor right here, this online YouTube doctor, the fact that he made a video about this injury, that totally makes me think for sure it's scripted and fake. I don't believe for a second that Conor McGregor went into the fight with an injury, and I don't believe for a second that he got injured in that fight, especially after taking a closer look and watching the whole thing in slow motion, and then finding this doctor right here who claimed that Aaron Rodgers' fake injury from 3 years ago with the Jets was legit. After finding this doctor right here, now I have no reason to believe that any of this was legit. So the fact that this doctor is involved, in my opinion, discredits the whole fight even more so. And last but not least, I want to point out that Conor McGregor, his face looks different every time I see this guy. Over the last decade, it seems like there's been multiple different Conor McGregors that they've been using. And if you think about it from a money-making perspective, if there are people betting millions of dollars on this guy's fights, if there's tens of millions of dollars riding on this guy's fights, maybe it would make sense to have more than one Conor McGregor. So yeah, there's something about the way that this guy looks different every time I see him. His looks change, his face changes, and I'm not the only one who's noticed that there's sometimes where Conor makes an appearance, it's like, is that the same McGregor that we started with? Is that the original McGregor right there? Is that the same one who was in the octagon a few nights ago? So just looking up images of Conor McGregor, it seems like there's multiple different Conor McGregors that they're using. So yeah, there's actually a bit of a conspiracy here as to whether or not the original Conor McGregor has been replaced by an imposter Conor McGregor or imposter Conor McGregors, plural, as in multiple Conor McGregors have possibly been used. But don't take my word for it. Instead, let's listen to what Max Holloway has to say about Conor McGregor.
And me and Wonderboy was talking about it. Even with him walking into the octagon, it didn't seem, it just didn't seem like the same Conor.
Even with him walking into the octagon, it didn't seem, it just didn't seem like the same Conor.
So there you have it, y'all. My first ever UFC breakdown. If you guys enjoyed this video, let me know down in the comments section below. If you guys want to see me break down more of these UFC...
All right. Thank you, Jake. I wanted to let it finish. So I was reading through the comments. I just got back. I found my phone. It was outside. Yeah, my phone was outside. Yes, 9, I think it means, LaFleur, please correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's 9 Mountain Time. 9 Central, 9 Missouri time. But I want to make sure I get that correct before I start. Is it 9 your time, buddy? I want to make sure I get that right before I tell people the different time zones. Okay, making sure. So 7 Pacific, 10 Eastern, 9 Central, 8 Mountain Time. Please go watch LaFleur. That way I cover most of the time zones. Of course, people who live in Hawaii, that would be 3 p.m. So yes, that way everyone knows the time. So there you go with that one. LaFleur, I actually have a couple questions while you're here. My first question for you. Yeah, I know, and I appreciate you, buddy. So I actually have 2 questions for you. Who won tonight in your bowling? That's my first question. My first question is who won tonight? Oh, good. Any official updates on Leisure World in terms of the closure or the potential closure? Any updates on that you heard? Did they give you a formal note of the fall league being canceled? That I am interested in. That is my second question. I want to see if there's any updates on Leisure World. Something strange is going on with my mic. I want to make sure. Okay, that may have been me. Any updates on Leisure World? Whether it's going to officially close or not? I think my mic wasn't working there the first time I asked it, so yeah. All right. Well, I wanted to. I was, I was gonna ask that question. Hopefully, hey, hopefully you'll stay open for the fall league. Who knows? I would think they would give you formal notes about it. They've been talking about these data centers being here in Roseville as well. That they have talked about. I don't know if it's real or not, though. So maybe that'll be something that we look at next time. Yeah. Yes, good night, LaFleur, buddy. Have a great night. Take care. I hope to see. I'll probably try to call you tomorrow. I'm sure I'll be calling you tomorrow. Honestly, I will say this. I think for the first hour and a half before Jake started, and hey, buddy, if you're still there, I actually did promote you, and I told people come back to Jake at 6:30, my time. But until then, go watch LaFleur's bowling. So I'm pretty sure that helped you get some views tonight as well, because I was promoting you over there. Of course, I did. If you saw the chat, I did tell everyone when Jake was about to start and sent the link back to that. So that people wouldn't miss Jake. But that people could watch you while they were waiting. And whatever I missed, and I did miss a good portion of the game, I will be probably watching that tomorrow. Who knows? And that could be it. So that's something I think we're gonna next Wednesday. I think we're gonna look into that, and I'll show the stories, whether they're real or fake, about my home city, and then you can all make a judgment on those stories. So I'll show my home city and what they've been talking about. With that,
Dirk. Yeah, keeping cool. That's going to be the theme as we go through Friday and the weekend into next week. Digits, there we go, 103.
In California. Yeah, that's going to be how hot it's going to be the next several days. Basically, 100 Fahrenheit plus for the next week. Except, or just short of it. Yeah, it may be over 105 Monday. That's the average because it only tells us about Sacramento. I actually think it's going to be like 107 here. Don't forget, Sacramento has that river, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be like 107 where I live on Monday. What I just showed you was just Sacramento. Like I said, they have the river with the ocean water, so. Maybe. We'll have to look into that. I think we're going to look into that next week. We'll look into the data center stuff next week, and I'll try to get an opinion from all of you. That is where, like I said, this is about being a team, so I'm going to need everyone's help next week on that one. So, and I'll show like what they're talking about with my home city, Roseville, as far as this stuff. And then you can judge those stories. Because you got to take everything with a grain of salt now. That'll be a good one for next week, though. Well, let's say I think JP Crisino is still here, which means I can still do this and make him happy today. We gotta have change. We have to have the change, because without the change, we're not gonna get any change. I'm Bill Clinton, and I want to talk about what this next bit of change is gonna be for America. I'm gonna do just like I did in the 1990s. First, we're going to get fat on McDonald's until my stomach explodes and goes everywhere across the restaurant. Secondly, I'm going to drink so much salt that there's nothing but bone and no liquid. And I'm going to have sex with Monica Lewinsky. I'm Bill Clinton, and I approve this message. I knew JP, like, I think that's his favorite impression. Uncle Ramus likes to call it the Jimmy Carter impression. I did that just for you, JP. Now, if we're gonna do Bill Clinton, that means we have to do Al Gore, because we have to talk about the lockbox, the data centers. If the government is going to get away with this, has to put the data centers in a building-sized lockbox, because the lockbox is essential for everything that we have here. Because I lost the election in 2000, that's why the lockboxes don't exist and America stinks. The lockbox is necessary, and you get that by voting me. Now, because I didn't talk enough about the lockbox, that's why, even though I should have been president, I lost. It wouldn't have even gotten that close if I'd mentioned the lockbox more often. Now, I'm Al Gore, and the one and only word that described my 2000 presidential campaign for United States president is lockbox. Uncle Ramus thinks I sound like him. Speaking of 3, and speaking of, because I do the after party, let's talk about something Jake was, or a little, it's off topic, but it's on at the same time. Tony Romo. We're going to talk about that script. What they did with Tony Romo. Because I think it needs to be brought up. Because they literally put the 666 right in front of your face. They literally put the 666 right in front of your face with the Dallas Tony Romo Cowboys. So I have a predictor. That is the one good thing about AI, is that I was able to make the offline versions of all these predictors from different years. So just in case these type of things get brought up, now I can talk about them. So I kind of like it in a way. Oh yeah, he was a piece of shit. And the price controls. You know how they said, the Democrats, Kamala price gouging. Nixon did the price gouging. All the presidents are fake Mason pieces of shit. Out of all the fake Republican, storylines, the Nixon one was one of the worst ones ever out of that group. No question about it. That was a horrible presidency. That was one of the most progressive, anti-capitalist presidents that the Republican storyline has ever had. No question about it. That was exactly. Get rid of the fiat shit and go back to a gold standard. Please. FDR, of course, during that timeline, that paved the way for Nixon to do what he did. But Nixon is the one that officially, or the Nixon character is the one that officially ended it. But again, they're all part of the same corrupt pieces of shit. So, I mean, they're all full of shit. You know what else was in the Nixon script? People want to complain about China. Guess who formalized the CCP for the sheeple? Nixon. That's who. Because until then, we recognized the Republic of China, Taiwan, as the official government. It's all a script. It's all Hollywood. But for the sheeple who want to ask, why do we love the CCP? Well, Nixon is why. So there you go. Yeah, and you know what? You know where a big place for that is? You know where a big place for all that is? It's in my state, and the county is called Humboldt. Humboldt County. Big place for that, especially back then. Uncle Ramus may agree with that. Humboldt County was a big place for cannabis. I think Uncle Ramus will be able to back me on that one. And that's the second furthest northern county. So the first furthest north is Del Norte. And then it's Humboldt. And then it's Mendocino. I think Mendocino was a big one as well. But Humboldt was the biggest. Well, that's the county. Humboldt is the county. Well, Weed is in Siskiyou County, right above Mount Shasta. Yeah, in Siskiyou County. That is a real city. It's the city of Weed. That is a real city. Official Northern Champ is correct. And that county borders Oregon. I can actually show it to you on the map. Hold on. And I don't really like using the political bullshit, but it's the only way I'm going to be able to show you guys. So, I guess I have to. Let me log in real quick. That way everyone can see it. And then I gotta show the fake phony football Tony Romo thing. Okay, so I don't like using the political shit. Actually, can I take that off without... Good. Okay. Maybe this will work. Woo! This is great. This is great. And I could get rid of the political fake phony colors. Good. So now I'll just color what I want it to color. Good. So this is the county that we're talking about, JP. Siskiyou. And in blue, I'll point the city down. Right there. That is, in fact, the city of Weed. So there it is for people who don't believe that there's a city called Weed. There it is. It is right there. It is right there. And then, like I said, right below it is Mount Shasta and Dunsmuir, if that's the way to say it. You got Wairika as well. I've heard Wairika. I've heard people go there before. Yeah, you got a city named Happy Camp, although that's not incorporated. Weed is an incorporated city. That is... And then for people who don't know where Humboldt County is, that's this one right here. That's Humboldt County. So you got cities like Eureka and Arcata and Ferndale, Rio Dell, Blue Lake is here. Especially, I want to say Arcata is a big marijuana place. I want to say that was the big one. It was either that or Eureka. And I want to say Mendocino was another one. This is where Arrowhead water comes from. Who knows? He may be right. Hey, Truth Hurts, real quick, before you go. This won't take long at all. I do want to get to my point before you go. With the Tony Romo thing real quick. The 666 is right in front of you with that stuff. So that's the one good thing about AI. I can use the predictor and it's all accurate and stuff. So this was the playoff picture, the fake phony picture. So Dallas Cowboys were 8-8 3 years in a row. Lost on Sunday Night Football to a divisional opponent 3 years in a row. So look at what happens if I pick Dallas here. Dallas is 9-7, makes the playoffs. 2012. You got Washington here. I switch this to Dallas. Oops. Switch this to Dallas. Dallas wins here. I switch this to Dallas. Oh, look, the Cowboys make it. And this is why I say it's a 666. 8-8, 3 years in a row. That's 6 8s. They lose 3 times in a row to 3 different teams. 3 8-8 records. And there's 6 8s. 666. It's right in front of you. It's right in front of you. So I wanted you to see that before you left. And by the way, because I went a little quick on the 2013 one, yeah, the Eagles, and that was when I was a fanboy, this was the first year I was really into it. Like I know about the old stuff because I was that big of a fanboy. but this was my first live year watching it. But yeah, switch that. 9-7 Dallas. By the way, you know what was crazy about the 2013 season? Dallas would have had a 6-0 division record if they won that game. Which, but, the script, they like to script a ton of shit, so. Yeah, I hear you, buddy. Sadly, I agree. And okay. And this is where some people, I think, mistaken, in a way, Gen Z. Are they figuring things out more than millennials, more than boomers? In a way, yes. In a way, no. I think people give Gen Z too much, and I don't blame people in this community for giving Gen Z credit, but I think they give them too much. Because the thing is, they don't listen to people like Jake who tell me, case by case, look at the evidence, don't assume things without doing your own research. People in my generation will just watch a TikTok video and believe every garbage on that TikTok. And then sadly, that's the way it works. So, I mean, I know someone at Starbucks who agrees on some of the things, but then it's like they'll say, like the Jim Carrey thing, they'll say, oh, it's this person played Jim Carrey. It's like, no. That was an AI photo, and he didn't do it either. That's a fake story as well. Because I listen to Jake, and I do my own research and really look into it. But TikTokers will just do what TikTok tells them to do. Or like when it comes to that whole hantavirus thing, the person at Starbucks was like, oh, it's definitely the Disney thing. It's like, no, that's a fake story too. No, she said, no, that's a real story. No, of course I told her, no, the Disney thing's fake too. It's all a bunch of fake crap. Oh, and by the way, Truth Hurts, thanks for joining tonight. I'll see you next time, Truth Hurts. I don't ever do that stuff. I'm glad for you. It's legal. I always tell people be responsible, though. That's my thing about marijuana. As long as people can handle themselves, I don't care what they do. The only people that should be in trouble are the people who cannot handle themselves and hurt others, from their highs. If they can be responsible, smoke all you want. Personally, I'm never going to do it. But yeah, and I do know that for a fact. That is correct. That is absolutely correct. Yeah. There are some silly city names, though. I'll show you a couple more going back into my map. So yeah, we talked about the city named Weed. We talked about that. By the way, here's Placer County, just so I could show you real quick. This is Placer. There's my home city right there. and it borders Sac County, and of course, there's Sacramento. And I'll mark it in green. Green, that's Sacramento. That's the capital city. That's where I am. So yeah, there's a Roseville that exists. You know what the stupid thing about some of these... Okay, this is a good example of how stupid geography is. Here's West Sacramento, okay? Look where West Sacramento is. It's in Yolo County. It's not in the same county as Sacramento. It's like, come on. I mean, they don't even try to like put Sac and West Sac in the same county. You think they would? No, they don't. Here is mine and Jake's favorite vacation spot, Santa Cruz. There's that. I want to see if there's a... Oh, here's a city, and this is incorporated Industry. There's a city named Industry in our state. There it is, right here. I'll mark it in red. Oops, let me mark it in red. There it is. There's the city of Industry. That's a real city name as well. Yeah, it's a very, very small population. Yeah, that is right. Yeah, roughly 60 people. I think it's more like 100, but he's right. He's right in terms of there's hardly anyone that lives there. And then I've showed this pictures of this city before during the after party. The city of Avalon. It's a very nice looking city. I've never been there, but it would be fun to go there. That's an island of LA County. And it's the only incorporated city on an island like that. So I think that's pretty cool. In terms of the state of California, of course. Redwood Forest. I think that's an incorporated city too. I'll show everyone where that is. Oh, that's Humboldt County as well. Okay, so we're going to go back up. I think it's up here. Oh, I don't know what the hell I did. I think it's here somewhere. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it isn't Humboldt. Oh, by Ferndale. Okay, thank you. So it's going to be around here. So there's Ferndale right here. I'll mark that in red. So it's going to be around Ferndale. But that's Humboldt County as well. Never seen it, but that would be interesting. So, let's see if I can find out some other weird names. Oh, here's one, Winters. Yes, there's a city called Winters. And here it is. There's Winters. Yes, that's a real city name as well. Another one's Woodland. Woodland. That's another one. There it is in red. Woodland. That's a real city as well. It's in one of those counties. I know that for a fact. Let's go look. I'll show people where that city is too. Yep. In Santa Barbara County, once you leave the city, you're basically in Ventura County or in the ocean. Or you're going to be at Toro Canyon, which is not incorporated. Oroville, Oroville, and that's in Butte County near Chico. Let's see if I can find some other cool names of cities. Yeah, there's LA for you. There's Beverly Hills, and then that's West Hollywood. Oh, here's an incorporated city. Look at this name. Walnut. Yeah, that's a real city name too. Walnut. That's a real one too. That's in LA County. That's in eastern LA County. So you got Arcadia. Downey. You know, like the washing brand, laundry brand Downy. Yeah, there's Downey. Who knows? They probably got the company name from this. Who the hell knows? Bellflower. That's a weird name. Churritos. It kind of looks like Cheetos and Doritos mixed together. Churritos. Or yeah. Like Cheetos and Doritos mixed together. Churritos. That's a good one. Let's see if I find so many more weird names. I want to see what you people think of it. Yeah. Of course, this is Orange County, so there's a city called Orange. No shock there. Brie, like brie cheese. There's a country, I think, spelt that exact same way as well. In the Middle East, I believe. I can't say for sure. one to see if I find some weird city names. Paris, not spelt the same as Paris, France, but yeah, we have a Paris spelt differently in Riverside County. And there's a lot going on here, so I'll highlight Riverside County in red. And the city in green, so everyone knows where Paris is in California. Yeah, there's Paris right there. And Riverside County's, you know, in terms of east to west, is pretty big. And that's in Stanislaus. I think Oakdale's Stanislaus. And of course, that big city is where Jake used to live in Modesto. Did that city make you hungry, buddy? Did that Choritos city make you hungry, buddy? That's what I like to do, is entertain people. And be truthful as well. Coachella. Yeah, that's a real city. Oasis. Yeah, that's a real city as well in Riverside County. Oasis. Right in the south center. Center in terms of east and west, south. You know, there that is. And in northern San Diego County, we have a city named Oceanside. You're learning new things. And in Stanislaus, you got Turlock, Patterson, Newman, oh, it's spelt New Man. Riverbank, yes, we have a city named Riverbank, and I don't think it's anywhere near a river either. That's the funny part. I don't even think it's near a river. That's the funny part. I don't even think it's near a river, and they call it Riverbank. That's pretty funny. Is it? Let me try to find a map overlay. Make sure my facts are correct. I'm going to double check. I want to make sure I get this right. I don't think there's a river. Maybe. Oh, it looks like there is a river. That's why I checked to make sure. The Stanislaus River. So it looks like there is a river there. Okay. Right on the banks of Stanislaus River. So, yeah. Okay, it is near a river. Okay, you got to give it credit then. Oakdale's very close. Mountain House. That's the newest incorporated city. This just became an incorporated city 2 years ago. Mountain House. So that's a new one, Mountain House. That's a pretty strange name for an incorporated city, but okay. And that's in San Joaquin County. Okay, that's another weird one. The city of San Joaquin is not in San Joaquin County. That's all the way down in Fresno County. You would think, but no. Nope, that's just how they work it. So, here's San Joaquin County. That's where it ends. 2 counties in between that and Fresno. And there's San Joaquin City. Some of this geography, it's kind of weird. So, yeah, Uncle Ramu's just seen it. Oh my God. You have such great stories, buddy. Both you and JP have such great stories. I mean, everyone does. LaFleur does. Uncle Ramus, you're a funny guy. Really? I did not know that. Oh God, Porterville. What does that remind you of? Katie Porter. Maybe that's the character's last name and they got it from Porterville. Who knows? Bishop, we've been playing chess. I've been playing chess with Official Northern Camp. There's a city called Bishop here. That's in Inyo County. Death Valley is South Inyo, by the way, in northern eastern San Bernardino. Mojave Desert, I believe, is a part of that. Oh, God. Hey, everyone. San Bernardino County. Get a load of this city name. Look at this. You have a city named Needles. How strange is that? Oh, my God. Yeah, you have a city named Needles. Yep, there really is a city named Needles. It's right there. That's a funny one. San Bernardino is a very big landmass, by the way. Most of the county population, though, most of it is, you know, around the southwest point of the county. But it's a big county. I mean, look, you got Needles all the way over on the other side of it. So the landmass is really big, but most of the population. How the hell do I do that? Oh, right click. Got it. Okay. For people who don't know geography that much, I'll just give them an example real quick. gotta delete some of this though. Okay. Basically, what my point is, without screwing up, I'm going to color some of this back in green. And this is just a guesstimate, not 100% exact. Uh-oh. No, I want this in green. Thank you. I would say a majority of San Bernardino County's population, oh, almost, is approximately here. So the part I haven't read, oh, except Needles. Needles is small as hell. For people who, so it's a large county, very big county. I want to try to color this back. It won't let me do it. Shit. Okay, but you get my point. The west part that's in red, because I can't, apparently I can't color Needles back to normal color. There we go. Now it'll let me do it. Oh my God, that took forever. So what's in red, that's most of the population. And then the landmass is just that much bigger. So, yeah. Hey, official Northern Champ, before you go, I just saw something pretty crazy. You may be entertained by this. I hope you're still here watching. There's actually a city named Bishop, and that's a chess piece. So I thought maybe you would be a little interested in seeing that before you go. Yeah, and you add an I8. Okay, this is a strange city name as well. You add an IA and you get Sangria. So this is close to how you spell Sangria, I believe. Let me double check. So always, oh no, there's no E. Never mind. No E. See, this is why I like to fact check myself, which is good. That's a good thing to do. It kind of looks like it though, when you look at it. Fireball. There's a ride in Santa Cruz called Fireball. So the sound Fireball is close to Fireball. So I find that pretty interesting as well. That's in Fresno County. Excuse me. Yeah, we have a city named King City as well in Monterey County. Let's see. Yeah, oh, look, there's Oakland. This kind of looks like a Korean name. Seoul. That kind of looks like a Korean name. It's not, it's an unincorporated city, by the way. It's not incorporated. That kind of looks like a Korean name, though. Seoul. When I see that. It's a cool name, though. I do like that name. Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to disagree with you there. That is a good point. I agree completely there. Oh, by the way, Contra Costa. Contra Costa County, you know what's interesting about Contra Costa County? There's a lot of New England city names, big New England city names in Contra Costa County, or eastern United States city names that are very big in the eastern part of the U.S. One of them being Pittsburgh, except this one doesn't have an H, but get it, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. But this is Pittsburgh, Contra Costa County. Concord, I believe that is the capital of New Hampshire. Again, let me fact check that. Yep, Concord, New Hampshire. So, Concord. They have a couple of them. Maybe they don't have as much as... Oh, I know Richmond. And I think that's the capital of Virginia. Yeah, Richmond, Virginia. So a lot of eastern state biggies. Here we go with the Torito again. Oh yeah, we have a city named Hercules as well. That is incorporated. So yeah, we have a city named Hercules. There it is. Just above Richmond. Did they do another new logo, or are you talking about the one that started in the mid-90s? And then they darkened the colors in the 2000s. Is that the one? I didn't know if there was a brand new one this year. Who knows, though? I could see that being Elvis, actually. Who knows? We'll have to zoom in on that in a sec. Fairfax. There's a Fairfax there. Jake visited here. I think it was last year or the year before. Jake went to City of Mendocino. It actually looks like a pretty interesting city. Very small one, too, from what he said. Point Arena. That's a real city name as well. Oh God, look at this unincorporated city name. Oh, I bet JP, or I bet, oh, Uncle Ramus may love this name. I know there's a couple other people that would have loved to seen this. Yeah, that's actually a real unincorporated. It's not an incorporated city. That's in Del Norte County. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, that's a real city name. It's not incorporated though. It's an unincorporated one, but still. Yeah, that exists too. Oh boy. Some of these city Happy Camp. They actually have an unincorporated city named Happy Camp. That exists too. Apparently Happy Camp is a real city. Even if it's not incorporated, it's an unincorporated city. Etna, that's a weird name. I don't get what that name is supposed to mean. Ugh. Doris, the fake phony sports announcer Doris. I know that was a name I listened to all the time when I was a fanboy. Doris. There's actually a city called Doris. Oh, that's funny. Oh yeah, there's a city named California City. I think that's in eastern Kern County. So we're to go back down here. Yeah, there it is, California City. Yeah, that's an incorporated one, by the way. So you got California City. Lost Hills. That's an unincorporated city. That's a weird one. Lost Hills. Apparently that's a city too. Woody. Apparently that's one. I want to go back to where I was. Lookout. What? That's an unincorporated city named Lookout. What the hell of a city's that? Lookout City. Oh my, or town, whatever. Oh my God. They can't think of any other name to name that. Lookout. That's actually a name. Oh God. Hey JP. They actually call a city Lookout. What a stupid name. They couldn't think of anything better than that. God, that is such a horrible city name. I don't care if it's not incorporated. That's bad. Oh, look, there's a city named Bieber too. Maybe that's how they named Justin Bieber. Maybe they took that last name and took that city and made it his last name. Yeah. Little Valley. Again, they need to be more creative with names. Some of these names. Iron Horse? That's a city name. Iron Horse. Some of these dumb names. Yeah. No, they have a city. Apparently, it's named Iron Horse. This is Plumas County that we're talking about now. Iron Horse. Gold Mountain. Sea Road. Sea Road is a city? Oh, God. Valley Ranch. They got some weird-ass cities. White Hawk. Oh, I'm pretty sure they're going to be changing that city name soon. They'll, you know, the woke people are going to try to say that's racist somehow. I don't even know what it's supposed to mean, but knowing how stupid, they'll probably change that. Twang. They actually have a city named Twang. Mineral. They actually have a city, even though it's unincorporated, it's named Mineral. Corning. That is an incorporated one, so that you have a Red Bluff, Reading, Mountain Gate. That's a weird name too. Bella Vista. Shingletown. Shingles as in jail, as in handcuffs. Shingles. Shingle, or the disease shingle. Shingletown. That's a weird name too. Oak Run. What the hell? Some of these, I've never even heard of. These are unincorporated cities now. I don't even know some of these. Round Mountain. Big Bend. Hat Creek. Who names a city Hat Creek? Oh my God. Old Station. Coffee Creek. Oh my God, they actually have a city named Coffee Creek. That's Trinity County, by the way. You got Weaverville. Douglas, okay. Lewiston, Junction City. Burnt Ranch. Wow. I want to move to Burnt Ranch, where it's all burnt. Who would want to? God, that's a horrible name too. Burnt Ranch. Mad River. Post Mountain. Some of these names are really weird. I'm not gonna lie. Hamilton City. Okay. At least that one makes a little sense. Princeton, Maxwell. Okay. These are more normal. Grims, Arbuckle, College City. Okay. That's not bad. There's worse. These are more normal ones. Knights Landing. That's a little weird. There's UC Davis. I'm going to read the comments here in just a sec, too. Deer Park. That's a little weird. It would make more sense if it was the Midwest or South. There's very rarely ever deer in the Bay Area. Although I did see one in Santa Cruz last year, so take that into consideration. Yeah, unfortunately, Uncle Ramus probably is right. Sadly, very sadly. Wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't be surprised. Like I said, in Contra Costa County, we have the state capital name of Virginia and New Hampshire, and a big city in Pennsylvania without the H. Yeah, some stupid city names, though. There are some stupid ones. There really are some dumb ones here. They're mostly unincorporated, but who knows? There we go. I'm having a great night with everybody. Thank you all for being here. I think next week we're going to talk about the data centers. I think that'll be a good thing for next week. Bringing up that data center crap. And I'll bring up, again, we have to take every news story with a grain of salt. Maybe they're going to do it differently, what the news is saying, whatever. I'm going to show what they're saying about my home city of Roseville. And you guys can, judge that. So I'll show Roseville as an example. That way you guys can see what they're saying about it in Roseville. You guys can tell me if it's a direct threat to where I live. We'll do that next week, though. That'll be a fun one to do next week. Oh. I don't even know what that is. You'll have to explain that to me. Good one. Oh no. I forgot what I said. Yeah, I have talked about that before, but I would love to bring it up to you again, of course. And I did. If you're available tomorrow at some point, I'll email you about when you're available. I would like to talk on StreamYard, if you're going to be up for that. It has to be earlier though, because I do have stuff going on tomorrow afternoon and night. So it would have to be earlier, but I'll email you when I wake up. But yes, I have talked about that before. Oh yeah, and it does. Okay, and I understand that. So we'll have to find another time. All right, thank you very much. Thanks for letting me know about that. Oh. Excuse me. Let's see. Maybe I'll play a game to end. Or, yeah, it is getting close to ending time here. Although I'm willing to stay up as long as you two are. As long as Uncle Ramus and JP Crucino are here, I'll stay up as long. I like talking to you too. I'll stay up for this. That's what we're going to figure out next week. I haven't read about much. I just know they've talked about it on the lamestream news, on the mainstream fake stream. So that's going to be something that we're all going to talk about next week. I think, and this is where I'm going to want everyone's opinion, especially because this is something where I want to hear what everyone has to say. So I am definitely going to need, or I'm going to at least hope for, participation in the live chat next week for sure. But you all have done a really good job with that, so I'm not worried. But next week I'm going to need because like I said, this is not an individual effort, it's a team effort at the end of the day. So yeah, so that'll be a next week thing. Then it will be a good thing. Whatever you want to do. I like this name though, and Jake does know it's you. So whatever you want to do, buddy. Your name's your decision. But Jake does know it's you. As a matter of fact, he asked me what your new handle was, and I told him it was Jack P. Nimble. So he does know this is you. So yeah. But that's your decision, buddy. I still call you JP Crucino because that's how I've always known you. Yeah. That was when Jake banned the. That's another thing I want to talk to you about. Although I don't want too much said here right now. But there's something I'm going to be bringing up to you next time we talk, for sure. But I don't want too much said here. Yep, there is. That's why I was asking when you're free, but I know our times don't work tomorrow, so we're gonna have to figure that out. So I'll probably email you Saturday or Sunday, and if not Monday. I mean, it probably will be Monday in the evening. That's when I'm thinking we'll talk, if you're up for that. But I'll check with you then. Oh no, there definitely is. There definitely is fishy stuff. But I don't want to say too much right now. But there definitely is. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe he already mentioned something. Who knows? Well, yeah, we'll have to talk about it. A lot smaller than our feet. Uh-oh. Well, I hope everyone's having I'll be right back. I'm only going to be a second. I'll be right back in just a sec. All right, I'm back. What did I miss? Just came back. Just came back. All right, let's see here. Actually, I gotta fix something real quick. I'll be right back again. I'm back. Alright, my pants. My pants were a little loose, so I had to go tighten them. I'm back. Dude, just leave already. Just leave. I'm not talking about your group, so don't come in here and cause a problem. Yeah, I know. And as long as he doesn't say anything about me, I'm not going to say anything about him. But once he does, if he does, he's going to regret it. So I'm going to get rid of this guy. Yep, there we go. Bye-bye. Don't want to even put up with it. Knowing that happened, I'm sure I will say one thing. Just in case he does, I'm planning to, not make another video about the whole thing. But I have, and I am going to have one pre-made, so if he does make one about me, I'll be able to immediately retaliate. But I really don't want to go to that point. I'm just hoping the less I have to talk about him, the better. The less I have to talk about him, the better. Obviously, and I will leave it at this, because there are going to be times where I talk about the shape of the earth. I will have to give, as much as I hate him, I will have to give him credit, because some of the work is his. But other than that, I hate Q and Fee. I hate him. Okay, we're done. I'm done talking about it. Done talking about it. All right. And I was not going to mention it till Not Buying Your BS showed up. But now I'm going to be done talking about it. Unless, their side does something stupid. So until that happens, I'm not going to say anything more. Okay. I will, if you want to email me, I'll tell you privately, but I'm not going to be saying it here. The less I have to talk about him publicly, the better. Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much, JP. All right. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Yes, you did indeed. And just for appreciation for you, JP, just because yeah. Just because I'm so thankful for JP. Okay, now, we're going to make change again tonight. And thanks to what JP just did. That's right. We're going to make change yet again tonight. And I'm going to add a couple more things we're going to change. First of all, with the 3 things, I'm going to add new rules to those changes. I'm going to eat McDonald's till I explode everywhere. And my stomach goes all over the restaurant floor and into the back of the kitchen. I'm going to drink so much salt that my whole body looks like salt and is more dry than a Mojave Desert. And thirdly, I'm going to have sex with Monica Lewinsky so much that there are more than 1 billion babies born at the same time. And Bill Clinton. And these are the changes we're going to make. Historical change. Just for you, JP, for appreciation. Thank you, buddy. That was just for you. Yeah. Oh. I'm just having fun. Yes, big thanks to you too, buddy. God, Uncle Ramos, you're funny, buddy. You really are. I'm gonna find something real quick. Yeah, it is around that time for you to do that too. Do I have the plug too? I'm just gonna find my plug, which should be here. At least it should be here. Oh, I'm not going back out to get that. Not tonight, I'm not. Oh, good, I have it. Good, I have the plug. All right, here we go. I'm going to move real quickly. Thank you for your patience. Thank you very much for your patience. All right. All right. All right, and then I'll be oops. Drop. There we go. All right. I gotta move this. It'll just be another sec. Thank you for your patience, everybody. Oh, much appreciated. I'll just fill it up partway for now. Then I can get back over there. Sorry about that. Took a little longer than I thought. Oh, here. I am here now. What the hell's going on here? I think this needs to change as well with the change. I do think this needs a change as well. Oh. Okay. Let's read the comments. Yeah. I want to move the weeds. Are you talking about the weed city in my state, JP? I just want to make sure we're talking about the same Weed City. Or is there another Weed City that you want to move to? I'll be right back. Oh, my whole bed's messed up. Oh boy. Sorry about that. I'm very sorry about that. Oh. I really need to go use the restroom too. I'm coming back though. All right. Ooh. What did I miss in the chat? Thank you all very much for staying around. You guys are the best audience. You guys are Jake's audience, so yeah, it's the best audience. Let's see what you all are saying. He's probably right. Once people are dumb enough and they say that ETs are real, dude, we're going to be so fucked. We're going to live in a one world government, authoritarian style. It's not going to be good. There's going to be nothing good about it at all. I gotta move stuff. Where is my root beer? There it is. Ah, there we go. Sorry about the wait. Let's see what everyone's talking about here. Who knows? Who knows, buddy? How are you two doing? You and Uncle Remus. All right. I think we have a city called Acadia as well here in California. Yeah, we did. Yeah, and that's good. I'm glad you did. All right. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, well, let's see what I can do right now. Thank you very much, JP Crucino. You have a good night as well. I hope you have a great night, and I'll get in touch. Uncle Remus, are you still there? Are you still there, Uncle Remus? Okay, Uncle Remus is still here. Yeah, I'll email you tomorrow. Either way, I'll email you tomorrow. You have a good rest of your night, buddy. Sweet dreams. Uncle Remus. Let's see if you Let's see if you have any more funny jokes tonight. No, I did not hear about that, Uncle Ramus. I did not hear about that. That was a good one. That was a good one, buddy. All right, buddy. You have a good night. And this is where I'm going to end. Honestly, I stayed up more than I could just to talk to you and JP Crucino. Honestly, I would have gone to bed about an hour ago. But I wanted to hang out with you two, so... But if both of you are leaving, then I'm going to go. And there's no one else here, so... You have a good rest of your night, everyone. Take care. I'll see you Wednesday. Take care.